Okay, we're at it again, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee with a 68 SS Chevelle. Yes, this is a real SS. Come back, a 68 model, 396. No power steering, no power brakes. Looks like they got an upgraded pulley there on the alternator and down here, the face of the motor. We'll be taking it down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you're getting. This is a 4-speed car. Loving the paint job. It's beautiful. I'm sure there's some flaws. Dual exhaust out the back. All I need y'all to do is check out maplemotors.com if you need financing or shipping, and hit that subscribe button. It's free to do. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, so we're going to check out this interior before we leave here. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we like to play here on the channel. I'm going to go ahead and start this one up and let the motor warm. As you can see, I just pulled it up. Engine temperature's starting to come up there. Good oil pressure. Looking at our gauges, we have gas showing 72,000 miles on the dash. Hard to stand behind that. It has 68 model. Let's try the wipers. Wipers are going to need repair on this one. The switch is pretty loose there. And it's just not kicking on. Aftermarket radio in the dash. Blower motor also needs repair. It's not doing a thing. Try it again just for giggles. That one's stuck. That switch is stuck. I can't even get it to move. Looking around in the interior. Your package tray, not so bad other than that corner over there. It's buckled up, but I'll get that in detail at the end of the video and the walk around of the interior. Okay. That tach there is not doing anything. Let's try the horn. Well, after the turn signals. Left and right coming up. Horn, did you place your bets? I'm pushing every inch of it and it's not honking. All right, guys, let's hit the road and see how she runs and drives. Okay, had some customers roll through, said they watched the channel, so I had to take a little break. I went up there and talked to them, showed them around the lot. It's time to roll out here, though. I've got to go ahead and get these videos done. So. Engine temperature is already up on this one. As soon as I let out on the clutch, it's pulling good. May take a little bit of a different route. I gotta get some tags for a bike, so. Every gear this thing's chirping tires. It's pretty fast. I'm loving it. I didn't even get into fourth there. When I'm barely getting into the throttle, it's gurgling a little bit. May have some ethanol in that carburetor. Getting into the throttle though, it's about half throttle there. Getting into our brakes, they feel good. Look how straight we're going down the road, not pulling left or right. Decently tight steering with no power steering. You're gonna have a little bit of slack. Speedometer is coming up on the dash here, and it seems like it's pretty accurate. Engine temperature is still at 170, that's great. Oil pressure's at 70, it's even better. This thing sounds amazing. Just coming down, checking gears. I do like this car. Just idling out decently at the red light here. It's a beautiful hot day in Hendersonville right now, I can tell you that. I'm starting to get used to this heat. That's good. I need to. Be out here all summer. Got to turn my AC on though. Come on, red light. First impressions of this car, I feel like there's a little bit of ethanol in the carburetor, and the more I drive it, it's probably going to get better and clean that out. A lot of these old cars get put in the garage for months at a time, and that gas, if you put regular gas in here, evaporates and leaves the ethanol behind. It's like a green substance in your carburetor. Over time, it will work its way out through, you know, just running the car down the road. She feels good, and nobody's keeping up with us. There's not one person behind us. Let's close. It's great. Now this is one you can get in and have some fun in for sure. I haven't been over here to the clerk's office in a while, so I got to figure out where it was. I know it's coming up. It'll hit me when I get close. Oh, right here. Back in our brakes, manual brakes. Good deal. I'm gonna pull in here. Looking at the temperature, it's at 190. That's a good temp. Oil pressure's at 65, so that's good too. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Let's head back to the lot. So it is about 100 degrees outside, and our engine temperature is up at about 210, 215 now. We're gonna put some wind behind it. I think somebody adding an extra electric fan to it will bring it down quite a bit. Us honestly just driving down the road is gonna bring it down where it'd be under 200. So, but I do point out all the stuff that I see. And I've been sitting in parking lots getting outside shots and just letting her sit there idle for about 15 minutes straight. This video has been going on for about 35 minutes, so when all is said and done, it takes about 45 minutes to do full test drive recording with the car non-stop running. Except for when I stopped at the clerk's office. Engine temperature is now at 200. Suspension on this one feels quite smooth. Nice bump here, smooth as can be going over top of it. Oh, the throttle has cleared up, like I said. When we first took off, had a little bit of an ethanol kind of choke to it where it was stuttering. It's all gone. It cleaned itself up, just running the natural gas through it. See, nice and smooth. And that's good because we made it back. If you don't mind, hit subscribe. I say that a lot because it matters. Thank you guys. Picking out the flaws coming up next. Here to pick out the flaws. Let's walk around this ride and see what I can find. The bumper on this one's hazy. You can see it's got some age on it, some light little scratches, a dent right there. Headlights don't look too bad. Spots there. Bubble on the side here coming over the top. Down these lower portions, tires decent shape, rims look good. Little spot there. Little spot in the corner. Ding here. Light little bubbles in the fender there. Mark in the back here. Pitting on your door handle. Paint is nice down the middle of this car. Windshield looks good. Yes, we check everything on the cars, make sure they're real SS's. Don't worry about that. I know a lot of people argue. Nope, this one's real. It's not just badged up. You got some little cracks. Ding, up here too. Little bubble in the paint up top there. Little rust there in the middle. Light scratches up top. Little scuffs in the bumper in the back. Scuff there. Spot here. Yeah, a little bit of rust trying to form in the jam there. Somebody put decent weather stripping. over here too. But we show it all. Down in your trunk, somebody spattered it, and it has been wet, so it does have a leak. You see the water down in it. Package tray's in decent shape. All right, guys, I got to change out the battery on this one. I'm going to shut down the trunk. It's getting ready to cut off. I'll be right back. Let me get a new battery. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and come down the side of the car here. Well, let's do the trunk first while I'm back here. You got some cracks. Back window. Light scratches. Looks like a little overspray. Coming down the side of the car here. Little chips. Chips over here. A little bit of pitting on your door handle there. You can see some haziness. Back up over here, light sanding marks. A little bit of pitting. Second time I've seen those guys pulled up in me on a different church parking lot, and then they passed here and pulled it over there and come back. I didn't know if they were trying to talk or what. I was like, hopefully they're friendly. Paint runs here up top by the trim. And around your vent window, you do got cracks on this side too. It's dry. Tell you what, been around the outside. Let's look around on the interior now. I love this car. I think it's awesome. Cracks. It's that Bondo put in the door here in the bottom. Coming down that lower side. Of course, it seems like all the classic cars have had Bondo in them one point or another. I'm sure there's some that are without it, but the majority of them have it. How many years have they used it? And still, little spots there. Rips in the seat. So your package tray back here's got a little bit of rust. And then the cardboard in the back here is crinkled up in this corner. Ripping your headliner. Ripping your headliner on this side. Ripping the back seat in the middle. Across your headliner. Alrighty. Dash. Looking at the pedals here. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. Alright, it is very hot out here, engine temperature. When you cut it off, engine temperature rises. When you cut it back on, it cuts back down like it's supposed to. here. It should come down or stay right there. That's a decent temp, especially when it's 100 outside. Like it is today. I mean, look. I'm sweating. It's hot. I couldn't find shade either. I was like, man, I'm about to do this in the sun. It's all right. I think something that'll bring the temperature back down to like 190 would be an electric fan addition to this car. Put it here on the front side, make sure it pushes through. I bet it'll bring it right down and stay there. But I haven't seen it no higher than that while running. That's still good. Hey, I figured out why our wipers aren't working. They're not plugged up. Been down with the hood. Got to shake it a little bit. Hinges are stiff. Guys, detail pictures, finance and shipping, maplemotors.com. Please hit subscribe. That helps me out and keeps me going here. Makes it so I can do this every single day. I don't plan on stopping ever. As long as Maple Motors is in business, and it's been there over 40 years now. I do appreciate it. I'm heading back. Thanks, guys.